Hello there, guys. Today I am completely as happy as can be. No? Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to try to do the impossible. Yes, the impossible. Guess the main six's ages. Now, technically, this actually isn't pretty impossible. Now, let me just pull up a quick photo of these guys. And yeah, this will be my example of stuff. So, how am I going to guess the main six's ages, you may ask? Well, first of all, I hope you do not hear my video game in the background. Let's ignore that now. Okay. Well, anyway, how am I going to guess the main six's ages? Well, what I will do now is this is going to blow your mind. I am going to base it off of information of the show. Dun, dun, dun. Well, anyway, yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay, so first information we go off by is cider. Now, why cider? Well, cider only has foam when it has alcohol in it. Why do I know? Because how first of all, how addicting the ponies are to the cider. I mean, they'll do anything for this cider. I mean, anything. Even get cheap cider. That apparently tastes good, though. And foam up their mouths like that and look like they have rabies. But anyway, we can already tell that this cider is extremely alcoholic. As you can see here, the cider isn't fizzing. In fact, it's in a soda bottle. Or foaming up. In fact, it's in a soda bottle, which means that it's the normal soda type of cider. But, as you can see in the normal show, you have that cider. And also, if you look at the line and that whole episode with the whole cider thing, there's no child within that line. So, I guess we have point one. So we're going to guess here that both Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie over the age are 21 or older. Now, for now, we only got 21 or older for these two, but we also can tell one is more addicted to the other. But we can also tell that she barely ever gets any and that she's been trying for years, which means that if she's been trying for years, Rainbow Dash is probably somewhere in the age from 23 to 24. And even though it might sound silly to myself, the requirements for somewhere around being a Wonderbolt would probably be somewhere around the age from 27 to 28, which is why Rainbow Dash has to be in the Junior Wonderbolts. Now, Pinkie Pie. Oh, Pinkie. We can never tell about your age with your maturity. And if only I had pen. Can I have pen? Is that pen? No, I don't want you. Can I have pen? Nope. Not gonna give me pen. Okay. I'm just gonna go with it. Rainbow Dash. I'm gonna say she's 23 because of her life. Well, anyway, so now we have Rainbow Dash is age 23. Move. Okay, I'm writing this down so I know. Well, anyway, our next piece of evidence for, dear Lord, Pinkie Pie. Oh yeah, and Applejack is also over the age of 21, obviously, because she obviously drinks the cider as well. Pinkie Pie, oh dear Lord, Pinkie, she'd probably be at the age of being 21 to 22. But also, we gotta think about how Fluttershy is only 1 year older than her, as said in the show. And there's evidence to being that Fluttershy has a chance of being older than Rainbow Dash based on maturity, but based on character development, Rainbow Dash would be older than Fluttershy. So I'm going to say that Rainbow Dash is older than Fluttershy, so I'm going to say that Pinkie Pie's 21 and Fluttershy's 22. So Pinkie Pie. And based on the first episode featuring Amazing Cider, you can tell that Pinkie Pie is the first stage drinker because of how much she bought on the first day just to try it. And Fluttershy. Now, I have a whole theory of the main six, all of them being in their 20s, because it doesn't not naturally make sense for me for one of them to still be a teenager, since they all basically have adult-like jobs. Now, Rarity, where would we go for this? Now, Twilight and Rarity would be harder to figure out because they never drink cider, but yet there's Twilight is obviously old enough to have the maturity to be an Alicorn princess, but she also acts prematurely at times since she still is in school. Yet, she still was in school, but I were to think of it as like a college type level. And basically, we all know that she graduated because of turning into an Alicorn princess, and normally people would graduate at the end of 22 to 24. Now, why would I basically think this? Well, because we all know that Lauren is in America, so she's basing off of American facts. And so we would have the 21 age group of drinking, which would go for Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, and Applejack. And then with the fact that Fluttershy said that she's 1 year older than Pinkie Pie, going for that, but also going for how we could base Rainbow Dash older than Fluttershy. That's what we've got. That was the easy part. But going for Twilight and Rarity. Now, like I said, how Twilight's kind of like all this and that, I would say that Twilight is 22, same age as Fluttershy. Okay, so Twilight, 22. So what do I got for this? It's because she's around the age of graduating. But another thing is that I know that she hasn't skipped any levels, but she's also been in advanced classes. And so, since she's been in advanced classes, that basically means that obviously she probably went 1 year ahead, which would mean that she would probably graduate earlier in college. Now, why didn't she graduate earlier in school altogether? It's because she wanted to stay in an age group of her own and still not feel left out. But on the outside, she was all study, 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 study. She didn't want to feel alone, but yet she still knew she had to study. Now, Rarity. Oh dear Lord, this is going to be so hard. And write down Applejack's age. I never even do. Okay, so what I have for Applejack is that she's actually somewhere around 24. Since she has since she obviously is able to know, like, her difference between jobs and stuff. Now, thing is, I'm going to be so mean that I'm going to make it so I have to do Rarity next episode. Because I'm just like that. Make it a big cliffhanger. Because I don't honestly think Rarity is that much of a good character, except for character development. But anyway, goodbye. Goodbye.